Welcome into Zolak and Bertrand. Happy hump day. What's up, Zo?
Good morning.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you guys.
Hi, Timothy.
How are we doing?
Got a haircut?
Doing well. You did?
Not you, me. I did. I got a haircut yesterday.
Looks good. You get a little color on the side there, too?
Yeah.
Looks
Yeah,
nice.
thank you, man.
You're ready for summer, man.
I'm ready. Summer Zoe. Summer
that.
Zoe started.
Did he do the ears and everything like that?
Oh, my God.
You
dude.
wax him?
3 little kids in there again. I felt bad. I had to scream because they stuck it up my nose, too.
Oh,
And he's like, oh, my God. The stuff he pulled out. And it yanked. And I'm like, ah! Then he ripped it out of the
I want to do the ear.
yeah.
And you do the ear, and then you put your finger in the ear. It's like a baby. Not that you put it. Never mind. It's as soft as baby skin. That's all. I'll leave it at
There
that.
you go. There you go.
Wow.
There you go. Yeah.
God, it feels light. I feel like 10
Yeah.
pounds lighter.
Yeah.
He was cutting a lot off. I'm like, whoa. Slow
There
down
you
there.
go. No, ready
My
to
man
go.
George, right across from the stadium.
Nice.
He cuts Coach Vrabel, too.
Nice.
So, got the same barber.
Speaking of Coach Vrabel, speaking of the Patriots, yesterday they were out there on the field having a mandatory session.
Yeah.
And during all of this, Christian Gonzalez spoke yesterday, which we told you was going to happen. He was scheduled to meet with the media, and he did. Let's hear a little bit from Christian Gonzalez about where he stands with his contract situation. Okay, that is Christian Gonzalez talking about where things stand. He got some work in, and he's hopeful that something gets done. Does he want to be here?
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah. This is not a guy that wanted to stay away. That you look at him now and you see him. He's somewhat jovial, smiling. He's not talking like he's pissed off. Some guys start talking about it like, yeah, we'll see what happens. Training camp's coming up, and he's like, step by step here, and they're of course working on it. They have been working on it for months. They just got to get this thing through over the finish line and get it done before Seattle does.
Telling reporters, of course I want to be here. I've said this multiple times,
He has.
and he has. And we actually have that. From He's saying all the right things
And
here. is he
rewarded
not?
as the money. I want to be rewarded as a Patriot. Yeah, you drafted me. You developed me. I love it here. That's pretty adamant.
I don't know that I've ever heard a player say, I want to be rewarded as a Team X.
That stood out.
And,
That's money.
And that to me is really intelligent to say it that way. Very, very smart. Because it's about
They got him ready.
your culture as a team. It's about your reputation as a team. This is a first-round pick. They had high expectations for the player. I know that he has missed some time due to injuries over the course of his career to this point. But as a player, from a talent perspective, he has lived up to those expectations. He has maybe even exceeded the expectations. I'm not sure how good they thought he was, but he has become, without a doubt, a top 10 corner in the league. No one's going to debate you that he isn't in that class. Now, you want to talk top 5? That's different. There could be a debate there, but everyone knows he's top 10.
He's top 10.
And it doesn't matter that he's not far and away the best guy in the league, because the way this works is when you're up in that upper echelon at any position, your contract comes up, you're eligible for a contract. If you're a young player, you get paid the most. Whoever the next guy to go is gets the most money. And so what he's saying is, I want to be rewarded as a Patriot. I was drafted here. I've exceeded the expectations. I've been a great player. We're a good team again. I want to be here. I want this team to pay me. And I would say that team would be smart to pay him
I agree.
and send that message to everybody in football. No, you go there. You get drafted there. It's a good place to go. Good place. You play well. They pay you. You stay there and you get paid and you have a career and you have stability and you get a program again. You get a good coach there again. All of that stuff. Even if they think he's worth 2 great picks or whatever they might get for him, it wouldn't be a smart move for them.
Because you're not guaranteeing anything on the other side. You don't have the picks yet. You haven't made the picks. You don't have a human being in to play the pick. I thought it was a good day for him yesterday. And I said going in, it's going to be a big day for him moving forward as to how you view the player, what your thoughts on him, and how much do you want them to keep him here long term. And that's the thing. Like, you remember when the Mahomes contract first came down, like his first one? And it was astronomical. It was like over 300. Like, oh my God, it's crazy. And the next thing you know, who gets rewarded one? Take the kid out in L.A. Justin Herbert. He's making over 60 a year. Then it all started. Then here comes Allen's. And then all of a sudden, Dak blows it out of the water. He's 65 a year. And like you said, like, okay, he's going to be the highest paid. Doesn't mean he's the best at the position because somebody else is going to top that the next year. This contract, whatever he signs, will get left in the dust. It will. It's handsome money for him. It really is. It's life-changing. But that particular skill position and that player, they're very expensive. Quarterbacks, receivers, edge rusher, corner. Receivers, right? I said receivers, corner, edge rusher, quarterback. Four most expensive. Four most important, I'd say. Well, I think the safety's getting 10 or 12 million. Because corner's getting 35. Because they're cover guys.
I think my biggest thing with this negotiation moving forward is it's another opportunity for the Patriots to change the narrative of what this franchise is, right? Move past the Bill Belichick sort of hardo appearance that we all think that the Patriots were, right? You're going to come here, you're going to win, but you're not exactly going to have fun, right? It's not going to be a great time. And Mike Vrabel is a player's coach. And is this negotiation going to be easier or not? And that's why I'm fascinated to know, what's Christian Gonzalez asking for? We talked about it a few weeks ago. Does he want to set the market for the corner, or is he talking about potentially being paid as one of the top defensive players in the NFL? And is that what the gap is right now, and is that where the issue is? Because if it's just setting the market for the corner, I don't think this should be that difficult of a negotiation. The only way I think this gets really tricky is if he's talking about being paid in the same way that defensive ends are being paid in the league, right? And if that's the conversation, then I guess you have an issue.
Well,
but if not, I think, again, just the way that your franchise is viewed across the rest of the league, I would think you would just want to pay this guy and reward this player, because for the first time in a long time, you have one of the players that is a premier player at his position, which you have not had. You have not had a blue chip player like this in a long time.
he's in a good mood, which tells you, like, they've been talking, and he knows it's somewhat good money. He doesn't know the exact number dollar, but, like, he speaks with the agent. You know what the market is, so he's looking at market numbers. He's going in. He's working out. He wants to see his teammates. Where this goes badly is if he says, next time he talks, hey, have you spoken? Well, I felt a little disrespected by the last offer. When you hear that, like, oh, I'm disrespected. Now it's a contract problem. I don't think it's a contract.
We haven't got there yet, though.
No.
We're not there now.
No. I'm saying there's no problem here yet. Like, this would have to go into camp.
That we know of.
Yes.
I think there's no problem because it's June 10th. This is not July 10th. It's not August 10th.
Correct.
I think you're right, though. If he's asking for a number that's different from setting the market, that's something well beyond setting the market, that's where they might run into problems. I also wonder if the team is ready to give out a deal with real guarantees, real big guarantees to a young player. Not money that they can get out of, not a big inflated number that doesn't have the big guarantees. All of that stuff. That to me is the real question about this contract. The big time guaranteed money. Are they willing to do it? Are they ready to go there? And that could be a hang up in this too. Hey, we'll give you that total value. We'll give you that big number. Well, what's the guaranteed number? Yeah. Could there be a debate about that? Phil Perry with the latest on this. And what Phil Perry says has me a little concerned about it in terms of this timeline and whether or not it's going to be able to get accelerated to the point of getting the deal done before you do have this problem that you described, so potentially being on their hands. Does it get to that point? Christian Gonzalez, we have not heard anything about what the team has suggested or what the agent has suggested to this point. Right. We're kind of in the dark. We'll hear from Phil Perry and what he said on the podcast with Tommy Curran. That's coming up. Stay tuned. Phil Perry reads into that saying nothing's close. And I just know Phil Perry. I just know that he's tapped in. He knows. He says that as an opinion, but I'm not stupid. Not stupid. I know when Phil Perry speaks, you should listen. Okay? That's all I would tell you. So he's saying that, I think he's operating with knowledge. That's what I think he's doing. I think not only could you take that away from what was said publicly by Christian Gonzalez, But if you're hearing some of the commentary around it, they're not close. There's no deal here. They're not working out the finer details of the thing, and it's ongoing, and they're just wrapping up some of the specifics. No, it doesn't sound like they've got a framework settled on. How long does that take to get settled on? And shouldn't this be an easy one? That's the thing I will keep going back to on this. What's so hard about this one?
It's not a middle guy that you have, like when I say that, like your second defensive end or your second linebacker or your fourth receiver. Where okay, where do we structure him? How do we make him fit in between 3 and 4?
Right. How do we actually value this player?
He's your number one player in defense. He and Milt Williams. Now, Milt's a front guy, but he's the back end guy. You should have the general outline as to really what's the dollar figure going to be on this. Now it's just how many years we'll do. 5? We'll do 6. We'll do 8. I don't know. They are talking, though. They may not be close, but they are talking. They've been talking since April and before that.
How often, though?
That's a good
right?
question.
Like, how often are they picking up the phone?
True. Like, if it's not new every day, I'm sure it's not every day. Hey, do we got a breakthrough here? No, it's like, hey, here's the next big offer. You know?
So I would also add into this that the reputation is part of it for the Patriots, and I thought that it was really smart what Gonzalez said to say it the way that he did. I want to be rewarded as a Patriot. If you are the counterpart to Christian Gonzalez on the offense, and that is Drake Maye, does Drake Maye keep an eye? Is there a wandering eye there?
No.
For Drake Maye, keeping an eye on what's going on with Gonzo's deal.
So different.
Is it?
Yes, he's the quarterback.
Shouldn't it be something he looks at, considering Gonzalez is not in the price range that a quarterback is?
He's getting there.
And shouldn't you, as a player, wonder philosophically, how do the Patriots operate in these situations? Guys that are eligible after 3 years in the league to get their extension. I think there's a lot to be drawn between these two players. I get it's different. Quarterbacks are the central piece for any franchise, and you can't survive without the quarterback. And there's obviously far more motivation to sign a guy who just finished second in the MVP. But how the team does their business and conducts their business, and what percentage of a total value of a deal is the guaranteed cash, and setting the market, and all that all applies here. All of those things apply to Gonzalez at his position. When you're talking about a guy who's going to get paid the most money at his position, would certainly still apply to the quarterback who probably wants to get paid the most money at his position.
I would want to know how my team values the premium positions if I was Drake Maye.
There's only a handful of them. Pass rushers, corners, quarterbacks, left tackles, sometimes receivers.
Here's where May would go, is if they dealt Gonzalez for 2-1s. Because he's worthy enough of 2-1s. They don't want to pay him what he's worth, though. But we're going to go get 2 other players from 2 for 1. It's a 2-for-1 split. That's not how you handle the premium positions.
What if premium player doesn't have a contract in 6 weeks and is not practicing and talking?
Not good.
Which, by the way, I love that he talked yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah. Didn't
that was
hide
the
it.
most. That was the most lucid, just loosey goosey I've held it. He's usually like staring at the ground. He's very shy. He's a quiet kid. Like, you look like he was in command there. That's good for him.
I don't think he's quiet. I just don't think he's been in media interactions as maybe personable as he was yesterday.
Gilmore was quiet.
Gilmore was a quiet guy.
But he talked business.
But you see things with Gonzalez, he's not quiet. I don't think he's a quiet guy in general. I think he
doesn't look quiet around the guys.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
He
when you see anything mic'd up, like
protected.
he's not quiet. Right. I think he's been pretty guarded when he's spoken to the media over the years, but I don't think he's a quiet guy. No, I don't think that's the deal. Oh, hey, Hardy. How you doing? Nice to see you.
Just getting his box of
Get
toys.
your crayons
Yeah,
and
there
your
you
toys.
See you, Hardy.
He hates me.
Morning zoo.
Get the morning zoo out of here.
But Hardy has a good this or that.
Are you doing knock segment tomorrow?
He said, remember that time we did a terrible this or that, and it was Blackstone or Grill?
He thought
I was
Blackstone.
like, man, if you thought that was
That
bad,
is-
then you have not heard the last
That's
three.
like Hall of Fame.
Hardy had one of the greatest this or that's ever, and it was just so simple yet so ambiguous and just so perfect, and it was the Vegas or Miami one. Just with no context.
Vegas.
I
No,
think that's
just
that's the formula.
Just, and I think it is. I think ambiguity is going to help.
Yeah. Vegas.
And
ambiguous and two good things.
And two really good things, not two bad, crappy things. Two really good things you've got to decide between.
I got yelled at by both my parents this morning for that.
Well,
one.
you should have.
And I said it wasn't that bad.
They
For-
said,
wait,
they
they-
said
no,
you've
they yelled
embarrassed
for your one?
You've embarrassed our family.
You
You've
have smart,
embarrassed
you have
our
a
family
smart
name.
family.
It hasn't been a good start, but I think we're learning what makes us successful, this or that.
His father was down at the Social Security office
Did
today,
they-
changing his name. Or
They
wherever
yelled
he
at you
gotta go.
like, "Where did we go
that.
wrong?" We sent you to BC High. You went to Northeastern. Like, what happened to you?
I know.
Yeah.
All of that.
Well, anyway, I forget what we were saying, but anyway, yeah, I do think that Drake Maye should keep an eye on this. He should, and see where this goes, and see how he's treated, because it speaks to the team and how they deal with these things. Love to know what the ask is. What's the money? What do they want?
I don't think Burt made up that number out of nowhere when he first dropped it, right?
I don't either, because when I heard it, I thought, oh, that's what the deal is, and the deal's done. I thought the deal was done. I'm like, oh, it's done. Bert's throwing this out there because this is him hearing what it is. Maybe
Bert
not.
knows where the incremental numbers are heading. Like, he studies the league. He knows the league. He knows the league from the next year to the next year to the next year out. He knows what that monetary value is going to be. I almost fell off my chair when I heard it. But then once you'd explain it to me, it kind of makes sense.
Well, out in Seattle,
Is there any word on him out there? Like being close?
well, I can tell you who is fully participating in the practice.
Yeah.
Devin Witherspoon. Did not do the hold in. Doesn't have a hammy, anything like that. He was a full participant, was present, and was involved in every aspect of his team's mandatory minicamp yesterday. He even showed up early.
Don't let that get done first.
He got into town and showed up to the facility earlier than other players. And negotiations there are ongoing. Yep. Witherspoon had not appeared to do a lot in 11 on 11s during OTAs. But yesterday, he was right there in his usual spot with the first team defense, participating in 11 on 11s throughout the entire day. So he wasn't fully active during OTAs. Mandatory portion yesterday, he was ready to go. He's one of the first guys to make a play during the course of the 11 on 11s.
Watch that deal get done by the end of the week.
He might.
Then there goes your number up.
Goes up, but it also makes it easier, don't you think, to set. I mean, now you know what the deal is.
Would you rather save $5 million, or would you rather just throw in another $5 million?
I agree with you, but
yeah.
after that market gets set, there's really nothing to haggle. That's now the floor, and higher than that's the floor because you're not going to give him
Which player would you take? You have your
Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
pick. I think everybody would. And maybe, we're biased a little
no,
bit.
no,
We watch him
Witherspoon's a good
every weekend.
player.
He's a good player, but I don't think he's Gonzalez.
This kid's hips. He's smooth. He's got
Yeah.
a great sense of judging the ball when it's in the air. Yeah.
So I'm wondering, and I said this months ago, I wonder if the agent goes into this and thinks to himself, I'm not getting a deal done with Gonzalez first. I'm not doing it. We're going to set the market in Seattle, and then he'll have to get paid too, because there's no chance I can get the best number out of the Patriots. Which team you think you're going to get a better number from and get a deal done, the Pats or the Seahawks?
Seattle.
If you're an agent, what's the reputation of those teams right now?
No doubt.
And how they spend.
Yep.
So he gets the deal done in Seattle, then he can go get the deal done in New England and say, listen, now we have less to talk about because this deal's done and you've got the better player. So now you know what he's worth and what the market is. And that team that just paid him, they were the team in the Super Bowl that beat you. The agent could be a real dick if he wanted to. Could really.
Be a dick.
He could. I mean, if he chooses to. He's got a pathway to do that. Right?
Yeah.
And he's also going to say, you guys just gave up a first and a fifth for a 29-year-old with a bum knee. You're going to pay that guy like $30 million this year? Why don't you pay your corner? Those things are going to start to come into it too. You know that those things do. You get real nasty in there, so pound the table a little bit.
Yeah, that's a win now move. Not
Yeah.
paying your corner is not a
Right.
win now move.
Right. Speaking of winning now, Phil Perry on Caleb Lomu. That's winning now, baby. That is winning. Along with other minicamp observations. Maybe we should do some mandatory minicamp tweets. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I don't know if McKone. I don't know if McKone's capable.
You don't think I'm capable? No,
I know,
you
I
don't
know.
think I can do it?
He doesn't know that that's a bit we've had.
I know Hardy would be able to pull it off. We'll find out.
Do you want him to make a song?
No, let's not do that. Here are the headlines. Don't go anywhere.
With some of her new stuff, they said, "Dad, did you hear the new song that's in Toy Story?" I said, "Yeah, I think it stinks."
Oh,
And I saw the video. And they're like, "Oh!" They're pulling up videos from the concert with me. I'm lousing there taking a picture. He's got his phone up the whole time, video and everything. I'm yelling at Louth, watch the concert, stop video and everything. And I got so excited when Fearless hit, and then she started dating that guy.
You won't even say his name?
You know who he is.
well, he once called him.
I thought they were getting married at Cliff House.
Not anymore.
Ocean
Ocean
House.
House. I'm sorry. Very nice venue. Was going to rent out the entire thing, lock it down.
Right next door to our house.
Massive security, just go back and forth. She was adding on to her house for the event. They're doing it at Madison Square Garden. This is what I was yelling at the girls last night. You know how far she's jumped the shark? She's getting married in Madison Square Garden, okay? That's not a wedding venue. It's not intimate. Well, just so more people could see, so you can invite more people. We have 20,000 people at your wedding. Hey, here's a ticket. Food will be served at the concessions. You can have a burger, a fry, and a dessert.
Chicken tenders.
Unlimited soda refills.
Nachos and nuptials.
Right. Nachos and nuptials. It's weird, man. It's weird. They'd be better off just like, we're going to this private island. We're going with like 20 family and friends, only our closest. And we're going to do a private ceremony. We're going to get married, and we're going to go enjoy life. Everything's a damn production now with her. That's all. So I get that out there. Did you hear the new stuff? No new stuff. There is no more new stuff. Play the old stuff. Play our song. Play 22. Play Welcome to New York. Play Picture to Burn. Play Red. I've had it. That's all I need. I mean, you know bands, like, fall in love with a band, and they have, like, 2 great albums. The next thing they know, they try to get creative, and they just blow it. You're not just going to hit that album just because you like the band. You just don't ignore it. Throw it away. Stick with the good stuff. So I told Bon Jovi.
She's still very much in her prime, though.
Yeah. You would know. Perv.
You all right, buddy?
Yeah. I spent a lot of money to go to that it was a good time. Jake was there in a sequin 13 jersey.
Mm-hmm.
We had a ball. I think that ball's gone. It was a good run. She had a great run.
And that's the Taylor Swift point?
Yep.
Okay. There's that. Thank you very much.
How did you get that from anything we just did?
I don't know. I have no idea. Louth was asking you for energy a minute ago.
So it gets me thinking.
And you went down that road.
I had my most energy. I had my most energy at that concert because I was snapping out.
Okay.
And I'm thinking I would never snap out like that again. Because then that would be manufactured energy. My best energy is when it's real. My manufactured energy stinks. Fake. Fraud. Not that I'm one. It just pissed me off. The old Taylor Swift thing. That's all. Put that out there in the internet.
All right.
That was you trying to go viral?
No.
Is that what that was?
Oh, no. I could
Really
go viral.
good.
buddy.
Really good stuff.
I could go viral.
I know.
All right, you want some tweets from yesterday?
Wait a minute.
No, not yet.
You just threw that out like
Not
that?
yet. Well, he's trying.
no, then I'm out.
Wait a
Then
minute,
I'm out.
wait a
Then I'm
minute,
out.
wait a
I'm
minute.
done.
No, wait.
what?
No.
Wait.
No.
Wait.
No.
Wait.
Hey, you want to get some
Wait
lunch?
a second. Hold on. I was about to defend you.
Hey, let's get some lunch.
I was about to defend you, which is, yes, we should have been getting to the tweets right about now. So your instincts are good, McKone, and you were trying to redirect and get this thing back on the rails. Thank you for that. I appreciate the backup. Thank you. 6 minutes ago, we were going to get to Caleb Lomu.
He looks big.
And Perry on Caleb Lomu. Let's hear this, Phil Perry.
Fowler, freeze your audio. Freeze your audio right there. Freeze it. Good job, Fowler. Leave it.
Day one of mandatory minicamp, and the rookie is playing reps at left tackle. You tell me what you think is going on there. You tell me where he's going.
Just getting ready to play.
Just getting ready to play. Mm-hmm.
I think if they estimate, Morgan Moses would struggle at some point, especially with age and health, and potentially get nicked up, and that's where Lomo goes in. Or if Will goes down, he goes right over to left. He's getting used to playing both. I told Fowler to freeze this picture here because Marcus Bryant is a ginormous human being. Look at Caleb Lomu standing next to him.
And Marcus Bryant in this photo is closer to where the photo is being taken from.
Look at the shoulder. He reminds me of
so,
Jimbo Elliott.
So he's not even standing next to Lomu. In the shot, based on the perspective, he looks bigger than he actually would if they were standing side by side. And he is dwarfed by Lomu.
Lomu's a large kid.
Yeah.
I saw him doing some drills yesterday. We had to squat down, get low, just move left to right. He's agile, too. I'm like, wow.
You hear that? You hear that, Will Campbell? Do you hear it? Those are footsteps.
Stop.
Those are footsteps, big boy. From a bigger boy right
From a
behind
bigger
you.
boy.
Those are footsteps.
He is a large man. He's big.
Do you feel that heat? That is the fire being lit under your ass, Will Campbell. That's what that is. Don't get burned. Don't get burned. It's hot. It's very hot.
What happened? Like you went out to like some nightclub or a bar down there in in the Foxborough area, and you just find out that this dude just likes dancing.
Who?
Or
Lomu?
maybe you go to Six Strings or something, get the country music. Lomu.
Yeah.
He's just out there in his own little world.
Well, he's nimble.
Dancing. Like, let that dude go, man. Let him be him.
This guy's a character.
Yeah. There's something there with him.
Glue guy. Fun guy. All of those things. Total character. He likes to keep it loose.
Right.
He likes to keep it light.
There's something there.
Yep. He needs a nickname. Ox.
Hoss.
Haas is too overused.
Flounder.
But whatever it is, he comes in. He's your starting right tackle with the first team. No Morgan Moses. And oh, by the way, they found time on day one of mandatory minicamp to have him play some left tackle. And they're doing that because they don't want him playing any left tackle and they only want him playing right tackle? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so at all. And I hear that clip, and I heard that when I was listening to that prior to the show today. I thought to myself, man, would this team be in a better spot if they had drafted Armand Membu a year ago? He was so good last year. He was a guy I really liked pre-draft because we paid attention in that draft.
Yeah.
I was like, I really like this Membu kid. He was really good last year. And it could have. Now, again, I don't think you're taking a right tackle with the 4th overall pick. I understand it. But what if Will Campbell ends up being a right tackle? Which guy's the better right tackle,
Right.
Will Campbell
Right.
or Membu? That remains to be seen. But you look out for Lomu. You look out for this guy. He's ready to go. Ready to go. Now let's get to the tweet. Let's do the tweets next. I'm sorry, Tim McKone. We had to suffer through the 6 minutes of I don't know what
Hey, you
with
wanna do
Taylor
some
Swift.
Tweets?
Yes. Yes, other observations from the minicamp yesterday that got underway in Foxborough and continues today. That's coming up next.
You're never going to believe it. The Beast has arrived, and it's arrived at McGovern Auto Group. Is now the exclusive Hennessy truck dealer in the Northeast with Hennessy Performance Trucks now available at McGovern Chevy of Plymouth and McGovern Ford of Framingham. Folks, you want to know what the Beast is? How about 700 horsepower of just pure power? 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. Talking about a truck, souped-up truck, jacked-up truck. These things are awesome. It's a luxury off-road missile. It's loud, aggressive, and built tough. A limited number are available right now at McGovern Chevrolet of Plymouth and McGovern Ford of Framingham. Go to McGovernAuto.com and go see the Beast.
It's a jam. I hate that it's about him, but it's a jam. I like Taylor Swift, the pop star, not Taylor Swift, the country star. That's what I would tell you.
Ooh.
The more modern version of Taylor Swift is my favorite era.
You like the new stuff?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
like
no,
her
hard
last
disagree.
last I don't know, 5,
I'm so
6
reverse of
years.
that.
Yeah, no, I'm the new era.
This or
of
that.
Swift.
Taylor Swift or Meghan Trainor.
Oh,
Go.
Taylor Swift, of course. It's not even close. Don't be foolish.
If it's all about
Megan
bass.
Trainor. Well, not anymore. She's abandoned
Really?
her identity, and she's having a real identity crisis, and people are turning on her for good reason. Yes. Yep, that's right. I know all about that. I've read up on that. I know what's going on with her.
You are in
I'm
the
hip.
pop world.
Yeah, she got issues. Yeah, good luck selling your tickets to your concerts now.
What's her problem?
She's just now she's skinny, so she hates fat people now.
So like
You
a
know, it's
thick.
like
all
being
about
part of
body,
her
body
identity,
positivity
yeah.
before.
Yeah, it's all
now
about body.
she's-
But now she's like,
Anaconda
oh, F you, I'm a
don't
skinny
want
bitch.
none unless
That's
you
what it is
got
now.
buns, honey.
Yeah.
You can do side bends or sit-ups,
Like,
but please don't lose
All
that
right.
butt.
Well, I guess you were full of ish before.
Like I'm round.
I didn't say it. I didn't
thick
say
and
it. You don't have to
juicy.
dump it. I guess you're a fraud. Yeah. Oh,
Now
got-
we've gotten you
oh,
going.
congratulations. You found Ozempic like everybody else. Congrats. Happy for you. Anyway,
Beetle's about to go viral now.
for
I
what?
don't know, just taking
For what?
down
As everyone's
pop
talking
stars.
about. You asked me a question. You want to go T Swift or you want to go
Trainer.
Trainer? I'm going Taylor Swift. Anyway, let's get to this. Let's get to the tweets. I'm ready for it. I think we're all ready for it.
OTAs. Oh, handicap.
All right, let's hear it.
We allowed to use Bedard? Is Bedard in play? Yeah, we can do it.
Sure.
All right. Greg Bedard, Drake Maye in 2 red zone periods, 20 of 23 with at least 3 touchdowns. Brown, Stevenson, Henry was 1 of 2 on back shoulder passes to Brown. The first was a thing of beauty and unstoppable. Impressive.
You like those stats, though? You're a fan of those stats? It is minicamp. Are stats worth it? Charting that right now?
Is it all team? Is it all one-on-one?
I don't know.
Or is it combined?
I'm just going by what the tweet was.
I'll stick with the team stuff.
Okay.
I just want to know how he does in team blitz. Yeah.
All right.
Go ahead.
Phil Perry.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, then.
Phil Perry adding to that, saying, interesting to see May vary the pacing on the offensive snaps at times. Some hurrying to the line, assessing, adjusting. Vrabel indicated before the practice, Mays worked hard on pre-snap options, quote, being able to use every resource that we have to get us into the right play.
They're going to unlock the full May.
Coaches, all Josh McDaniels. Tempo, speed, catch him off guard. Let's go. We're going to go fast. We're going to go fast. We're going to go turbo. Okay, we're going to get him jump off sides here. Slow it down. Hold your water. Yeah. Nice.
Like that. He could have a better year. He could get just a lot better from what he was a year ago.
I agree with you.
This is exciting. It's the most exciting element of the entire 2026 season.
He's a smarter
Is
quarterback.
how much has he
now.
grown?
It just he has more knowledge. He has more experience.
Better
He's been
weapons.
there. Like, and it's put him on a pedestal. So like, everybody talks to him. Everybody wants a piece of him. Like, so the pressure's added there. That's there. So that now he's getting used to it. You look at like Brady at the end of his run here. Like, totally used to seeing people like, hey, yeah, but he's the guy. He's the guy, man. Everybody wants to talk to him. Drake's kind of a fun thing right now, but he's getting ready to explode for good things.
Mark Daniels saying Kayshon Boutte practiced a good amount today. First time the Patriots played 3 wide receivers, it was A.J. Brown, Pop Douglas, and Boutte on the field for New England.
Where's Dobbs?
That was my question.
I think it's going down there for him.
You heard anything?
Oh, you can't do that. You're gonna then say,
Heard it hasn't been great.
What's early though?
Yeah.
So
It's all
is,
new to him. You got to remember it's new to him.
all right, you heard it? Is that about picking up the offense, or is that
it's
about?
also you added another guy in today, so Booty's there now, a guy that played big in playoff games. He had some big catches a year ago, so your awareness is just like a little knocked down. It's natural. AJ should come in and be the alpha, automatic day one. A lot of people feel pops up for a spot.
Yeah,
In or
Efton
out.
Chisholm smoke.
Yeah. I mean, you got to get into games and stuff for that. Inter squad scrimmages, games, preseason games. That'll have that play out a little bit more.
Do you think Dobbs is having difficulty picking up the offense?
I haven't heard that. Nope, have not heard that.
Okay, well then I'm not too concerned then.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to get too excited or too concerned about anything you see out there,
Well, he is a $20 million receiver.
right? Like things you want to read into. I think the Drake Maye thing is worth reading into, right?
Yep.
Really, that's been an emphasis, something that he studied and worked on and wants to be better at for 2026.
Yeah.
That's exciting. That's a good thing. That's a nice thing to read into that they're already working on those things. Lomu playing left tackle, just reps. Doesn't matter how he's playing or how he looks, but just the reps are important. How a guy looks at this time of the year, it's hard for me to really, good or bad, get excited about. Oh, he looks great in minicamp. Well, what does that matter? Who cares? It's not like you're hitting.
Right.
It's not like you're going full speed. Oh, he looks bad. He's learning. Well, he's brand new and he's learning.
Yeah.
So I don't get too high or too low at this time of year.
You think Booty could actually be here?
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
Yes. Quarterback likes him.
All right, final one, Mike Reese. And this is just because now we know the Pats are back. From inside media department, including the Patriots' robust social media team, there were more than 70 credentials issued to Tuesday's first day of mandatory minicamp. Open up those ramps for training camp, man.
Said they had
There's buzz, dude.
The most credentialed people in pretty much forever. That's how many were there. Massive coverage. Training camp's going to be insane. And the schedule is out. 25th's the first day. Saturday. Kind of odd. Open up on a Saturday.
Right?
Usually a Thursday.
Yeah.
Yep. Have them run on Wednesday. Open on Thursday.
All right, then. There you have it.
Yeah.
We did it. The next segment was going to be about Booty, but we've covered that. So we're going to move on and get to the Red Sox, shall we?
How they doing?
Can we get to those guys?
Not great.
Can we get to last night?
We got an Anthony update.
Can we get to some stats? I love doing the periodic updates on how historically bad this season has been. There are two things that our private research team, the Neil Collins research team, provided me with this morning that I read them several times. There were two sentences, and I read them over and over and over again, and there was one in particular that I wanted to tweet out. I don't even tweet. I don't tweet anymore.
But you're like, I got to get this out here.
I was like, this is so mind-blowing that it deserves more attention. A stat about something that happens to the Red Sox in games and how you know that they're automatically going to lose. I can explain. It's wild.
Right.
It's such a
Good.
trend. And I don't even know if there's been another team that has been as bad as this one. There has to be. I'll explain all of it to you coming up right after the headlines.